play some freaking NBA 2K16. I was gonna play 17, but nah. I gotta train for 16, so when I hop on that, when I get to a legend, I switch parks to Flyers. So I was gonna switch back to Rivet, which I'm gonna do by the time I get back online. And yeah. By the way, if I ever play GTA, I'll make sure I'm gonna do the broadcasters for that too. I made my guy look like Steph Curry. He may not look like him. I tried my best. Made it look like whatever I could do. Man, he can shoot. He can do whatever. He can dunk. Except sometimes he can't make threes, but he can do some good moves. I got a good move on him right here. And then drop. And then, bruh. I kind of messed it up. He can do dunks too. Oh shoot. He can do dunks and everything. Look at this dunk. I keep freaking messing it up. No wonder I kept freaking doing fadeaways on the side in my part. My best move is the step back and the turn. The real Steph Curry, he can't dunk. Well, he probably can. He just don't really do it because he's a three-pointer person. But I can do everything. Alright, let's do this my career crap. By the way, don't make fun. Don't laugh because I haven't played this junk. I really don't play my career that much. I don't even know I'm a 68. But yeah, we about to get in it. Let's get lit. Bum 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 bum. Once I get better, I'm definitely gonna be like an 88. So friends, if you're watching this, friends that play with me, if you ever see this, I'm gonna get better, bro. So don't say anything about 68 overall next. It's gonna be even better. I just gotta figure out how to do the
Welcome everyone to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the UConn Huskies and the Georgetown Hoyas.
What if I make this nigga actually get his ankles crossed?
Like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a
must-have
game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
Now the starting group for the UConn Huskies. They've got Martin, and it's Keith in at the two-guard spot.
So often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a
since I messed up on 16 a lot, I'm going to do better on 16.
That same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his game.
That was a bad defense.
What it means to be a student athlete. And one thing about
the reason why I'm passing it asking for the ball when I first get it is because I should be point guard. I just forgot to touch.
Something the program really hammers home.
Here's Price. Martin with the block.
He just got blocked.
They get it back. Curry's shot is good.
I like when they call me Curry.
Come out blazing here in the first half. Absolutely.
I'm definitely not joining parties because you know when
and Greg, that's what great college players do. I mean, they control the game and really make the opposing defense
I may play Kellen for it if I can play it online
Here's
for
Keith
free.
following the basket by Freak. Down low, stolen by Warren. It's Curry with the drive.
Oh, he blocked me. I thought he dunked him or something like that.
Well, Huskies on offense.
I thought this dude was
6-point
gay.
game.
but his name is Day.
Pass to Keith. UConn
Have a good
moving
day.
that ball around. Here's Martin.
Hello.
It's hauled in by Warren. On defense, the Huskies. Curry kicks to Warren. Keith against Curry. Three-pointer.
Green light in his mouth. Oh.
Can't get it to go. And the Huskies going the other way now.
He getting too close. Here comes Day.
Here is Day.
I wish they changed his name.
Martin up top.
I thought he
Lays
was
it up
going
and
to get
banks it in.
done.
Martin's got his first 2 points.
You don't see many tall players with that kind of speed, Kevin.
And by the way, if you know Splash HD, I think his name is Bro
And the
Splash or
Huskies
something like
going with
that.
a whole new group out
Since
there.
if he, or whoever made the Steph Curry and was like shooting threes and he didn't do no posterizer, my guy was like kind of like LeBron James and Steph Curry mixed together.
Completely new group here for the Hoyas.
I rather pick
And a
Steph
new
Curry
group
because
getting ready to come in for the Huskies.
Makers look like LeBron
UConn
James
trails by
or
12.
Curry.
Curry in at shooting guard. Warren is out there with Price. And it's Trice. And it's Joseph in at the 5 spot. Here is Day. Splitter sets a screen. The feed to Joseph. From deep. Again, the
These
miss by
dudes
the
really
Huskies.
don't make shots like
And you
that.
see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention.
Green
and just
release.
focuses on playing his game.
I
like
just
that
realized
about
half
him, Greg.
of my
I mean,
team wasn't
in a
even
day and age where
black.
most guys are
All the team
self-centered
is white.
and it's all about me, it's refreshing
me.
for a player like Freak who doesn't invite
Claps.
that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
On the floor for UConn.
You really think you're going to scream
And it's
like
Splitter
that?
in at the 5, down low. UConn with the ball. Following the 3-point attempt by Freak. 5 to shoot. Splitter. An
Hey,
amazing
Splitter.
finish with a hand
From
right in
Ninja
his
Turtles,
face.
bro.
Splitter's got his second basket.
Or Splinter.
Well, there have been
Yeah,
a
his
lot
name
of
is
great
Splinter.
players out of Georgetown over the years. Most of them big men. But don't
See,
forget
my guy
Allen
can't
Iverson.
dunk.
He might just be the most popular former Hoya of all time.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little
I should
deeper
pick my
with
guys
the hanging
black
finish.
I
because
tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Splitter sets a screen.
I really suck with this guy, Steph Curry. Plus, I don't just feel like
Here's
it 'cause I'm
Posey,
not light-skinned
guarded by Curry.
when I'm really black.
Here's Joseph. And
People
the
be
lead is
thinking
down
I'm
inside
dang wet.
single digits.
People be thinking I'm really
Joseph's
white.
got
I mean,
himself
white.
on the board with 3
But I'm
there.
not. Been saying
And
I'm
Allen
white,
Iverson was only at Georgetown for 2 seasons. The
He
way he
died.
played, he completely set the college basketball hoop world on fire.
We might never see a scorer quite like Iverson again. For his size,
Atlanta.
what he packed into that small frame was absolutely amazing. As unique and relatable a guy as we've had.
UConn with the ball. Following
that
the
over.
3-point attempt by Freak. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, clearly.
I
he
wanted
hadn't
to dunk on
established
someone.
position there.
I want to be like,
And I like this call because you want the refs.
do they just give you the posterizer badge on this too? Or does it have to be the actual NBA? Let's see. How? I'm going to look it up. How the game.
Hello and welcome
really
back.
need to
This
know
is
how to get
college
posterizer.
basketball on 2K Sports.
Bro, this
And if you're
freaking...
just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And guys, I think we may see some strategies being
Shoot.
adjusted here as we get into the second half. Still plenty of time to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Freak has done a good job of getting his team in this position, and they got themselves
My
a bit of breathing
nickname
room in
is
the
Freak.
first half, and all they have to
Freak.
do the rest of the way is manage the lead.
Taking a look
I
at
want
the
to break some
Warriors.
ankles, bro.
Curry in a 2-guard. Warren is out there with Hudson. Then there's Price, and it's Trice in at the point guard position. Price kicks to Hudson. Huskies with the
See what
rebound.
I mean when they say give
Well, you could
somebody
pick
the
any
ball, you
team in
stick
the
it too much?
NBA and name a Husky
And
that's
that's what
played
happens
for
when
him
you do.
at some point. UConn has had a big impact
I only do
on
that
the
when I'm on
NBA.
really Steph Curry's team. If I'm on Steph Curry's team, name Curry with him, it's gonna be upsetting.
They are able to develop.
They're gonna be like, no, name Curry.
Win championship.
And you're
One
not
thing
the
with
real
Freak
Curry.
that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today.
I'm not letting him.
It's nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
The offensive rebound, Splitter.
I'm not even playing D, to be honest.
That's good, and the Hoyas lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Martin.
Trying to break his ankles.
Second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And that one's good. 15 points for Freak.
His shooting has been outstanding.
I got 15 points.
Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Splitter sets a screen. Keith against Curry.
That's so a miss, boy.
Keith missing.
You actually think he's gonna make dunks like
him
that?
up to make him alter the
And
trajectory
one.
on that shot.
Let's
Definitely
go.
some very sound defense played on that team.
And didn't have to go strong there. Just a little bit of the finger roll to get it up
Even
over
people
the D.
said,
The Hoyas shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And the Huskies going with a whole new group out there.
bruh, I promise you, this thing with the spin on it, and you have to spin to grant a prize, bruh, it's stupid. What's the best position I know?
UConn trails by 10. Jennings with the ball. Guarded now by Harkness.
Uh-oh.
Here's
He
McGuire.
ain't gonna make that.
Misses the three.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and do a posterizer at one. Posterizer move.
Didn't grow up with a silver
Try to break his
spoon in
ankles
his
first.
hand
Hold
by
up.
any
Give me
means,
that screen.
And his family cheers him on from heart.
Hey, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean,
Oh,
we're
I
all
thought
a
I was gonna
product
do an
of
actual
where we've
dunk
been,
for real.
Our environment, our
I actually
experiences.
thought I was.
And with Freak, he doesn't take anything
Hold up,
for
what you
granted.
about to
Some of
do?
the very best players of all time have come from the projects
Dang,
like Freak.
how was that foul?
And
He
takes
just
pride
smacked the
in
ball
playing
into
for
his
Harvard
hands.
when he's on the
Get
court.
wrecked. He really need to get wrecked, though.
Huskies shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And that one misses.
Dude,
And the
everyone,
Hoyas making a
I mean,
change
this
here.
thing keeps doing
Randolph has checked in.
spins. I knew I was out. I might just watch this, actually, so I can just see. I mean, I'm not going to watch the whole thing. I'm going to just see what...
Second free throw, no good.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
And the shot is good.
Alright, that's how you dunk on people. Alright. I got a clear move now, everyone.
Now the Hoyas with it.
Sure, it's clear.
Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2
Okay, that was
run
a bad. That was
on
bad.
the
He
floor
was
for UConn.
right there in the paint, ready for
We've
it.
got Keith, and it's Howard in at the center.
Talk about great numbers for Curry. 18 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Well, Georgetown has been such a pillar of East Coast basketball for so long. Really one of the universities on the East Coast.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. A really rich tradition in men's basketball for the Hoyas. And they've been a competitive presence on the college basketball landscape going back to the 70s.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Hoyas.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Bruh.
Curry brings
He's
the
not
double.
doing
Game.
anything, so.
No luck.
Bam.
And for the Hoyas, they really
Alright,
are
I'm
one
gonna
of the defining members of their conference.
get the
Hard to
posterizer.
think about hoops in the Washington,
But
D.C.
they're like
area
all in
without
the paint,
thinking
so I
about
gotta be ready
the
for a
Hoyas.
clear.
The blue and gray they wear is really just...
Dang it, it's hard. It's crap.
And, you know, the Hoyas only have one college tournament title in their history. They won it all in 1984 and then returned in 85.
I wonder what's the actual real dunking thing to dunk. Like, what's the button that will make you do a posterizer, like, even if you fail it?
On the wing are just phenomenal.
Because I did one before.
I just really didn't dunk that position.
And Greg, it takes a special talent to be able to control a game from the perimeter, but Freak is that kind of player. I mean, he can hurt you in so many different ways when he's left one-on-one with the defender, and he's comfortable pulling up or attacking the basket.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest.
I gotta make sure they're
a total
going
obliteration.
You gotta make sure it's clear.
You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hoyas.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Curry. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Can you reach on him?
Here is Day. The dish to Reed. Outside, Martin.
Martin, you are not scoring with your little self.
Stolen by Wilson. Here's Curry.
Like, look, he backs up, but then it just, like, end up freaking not doing it.
So the Hoyas win it. They poured it out tonight, Clark. A dominant showing.
Well, we won. 37-2, 16. I said, step up. Step up.
For anybody else, really, slipping under the rim, that's pretty much it. Now, to do this, you either have 15 contact dunks or contact dunks under attempts. That means that you can miss. Like, you don't come up in the air, contact everything with the animation, but you miss. That still counts. All you need is 15.
Let me practice this for a posterizer. Alright, let me go to settings or options, cause I need the right stick. Where's the right stick part? Oh, wait. Pro stick, thank you. Not shots, I want dribbling moves. Thank you. Who to guard? Or should I put it on shots so I can do dunks? Can default be dunks? I don't even know. Thank you. Alright. Let's just hope we don't hear any other copyright music. contact dunks in a season.
Hi everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball.
How am I supposed to do that, Joe?
Sports.
That means I gotta make my character black
and
and
two of
good
the most
enough to do
dynamic
that.
teams in college basketball.
I can still do
going
it,
at
though.
it on the hardwood. Along with
My
Greg
character
Anthony
always
and
tries
Clark
to
Kellogg,
do
this
his
is Kevin
contact
Harlan.
dunks.
It's the Georgetown Hoyas
And I gotta do at
and
least
the
15
Michigan
in a season.
Wolverines.
Can it be straight out of a game? Like one game?
College
You
games,
get
and it
15
never
contacts in a
gets
game.
old. Every big-time
Or does it
player
have to be
makes
every
a name for themselves at the college level,
Every game
and we
15.
could see that again on display here tonight.
This team
Well,
sucks.
with a guy like Freak
Not
suiting
this
up,
team,
you
but
know that there are going to be
other team.
scouts watching his every move. But you look at the roster of both of these teams, and
Making
they're
me
really
ball.
loaded with talent.
A look at the Hoyas starting group. Curry, he's in at shooting guard. Hudson
Dude,
is out
see
there
what I
with
mean?
Warren.
Since
Then
my
there's
name is
Price,
Curry, he
and
said,
it's
look
Price
at the
in the point guard
Warriors
position.
thing. We're not even the
I'll tell you what,
Warriors.
So many great centers
We're
have
the
come through Georgetown for a
Georgetown.
while. They were the destination for great centers
See what I
going
mean?
into college. You can point to any of their teams and find an NBA center on the roster.
Bruh.
Curry passes
Oh, I
to
forgot I
Warren
was
to the
dribbling
middle.
moves.
Hudson. Rebound by Smith.
Just
I forgot I was
tentative
only
in the paint,
dribbling.
lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
At least I won't
Here's
be taking
Flash.
crazy shots like that.
Back to Crawford. The three. Shot is off.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one.
Bruh, if
Almost
this nigga don't stop
always
saying-
deadly when he's that open.
That's green.
The Hoyas with another miss.
Boy,
Sleep.
just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he
Where's
had
my
great
man?
rhythm.
The
on
man.
that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And so he
Block
draws the
and
foul
foul
on the
even though he
shot.
tried to
Trip
take
to
a
the line
shot.
to shoot two.
Look at this
Well, for a
nigga.
long time, Michigan has
nigga
been a
look
big
like
power
the
in
center.
men's basketball. Really, in all sports, the school has a very strong program.
No doubt.
Dude, we're getting skunked 12-2. Okay, it's
Georgetown
time to
trails
come
by
back.
10 on the court for Michigan. Taylor is out there with Smith. And there's
Bruh.
Flash. Then it's Jones. And it's
Playmaker
Crawford at the shooting
unlimited.
guard position. Here's Flash, guarded by Curry.
Flash. I didn't know they had
Taylor
superheroes
kicks to
in this
Jones.
game.
Takes the three.
Heck no, Jones.
It's hauled in
Don't
by
you
the
ever try to
Hoyas.
shoot in my face like that, boy.
And for the Wolverines, they have one official title in 1989. Have made it into the college championship
Don't
game
shoot.
a lot of other times. Finished 5 times as the runner-up.
It's Curry with the drive. Off the mark and a
Oh
chance
my
to
gosh.
trim it
Too
to
many big
single
niggas.
digits.
That's
The
so
Wolverines leading by 10. There's Crawford.
That's
with the
Jamal
three.
Crawford, right?
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh
You know
my
what,
gosh.
guys, he can
Losing
really
bad.
light it up from
Skunk
the perimeter
mode,
at
skunk
times.
mode, skunk
Crawford's gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3.
And there have been some highs
That was a
and
bad
lows
shot. I
in
didn't
the
mean to do
Michigan
that.
program. Overall, you have to give them credit for being a persistent presence in the tournament. A lot
I
of
don't care if we
iconic
lose
moments
this. It
have
doesn't mean
involved
we're going to
the
like
Maize
actually
and Blue.
take a
Smith
major
with a
L of
screen
our
on
whole
Curry. Crawford dishes to Smith.
college.
Shoots from the high post. That's
Dude,
good.
see what I
Crawford on
mean?
the assist by Smith.
Oh, I forgot. It's because it's on Hall of Fame. Really, nigga? How I not think about that? It's on the Hall of Fame, that's why. Okay, then. Changing that, then. Yeah, don't get Coach. I guess it only does that in
Crawford's got 5.
definitely.
Seems that
Okay,
every pass they
so now
make
we
is
know.
leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here's Curry. Up and in, it's
Dang,
good.
you
First
made
basket
that,
of the game for him. 1 for 4
Smith
shooting.
isn't that
I
well
tell you
of a
what,
good player.
it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
To the inside. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team
need
is
Gatorade.
operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just
Gatorade
beautiful
my hell
when
out.
they play the game
Ah!
like this.
Michigan with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in
I ain't letting my
progress.
own character make
Here's
that.
Crawford,
No, boy.
and there's another one for the Wolverines.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
This isn't really this isn't a real game because I put on Hall of Fame. I was just testing how it would be like. Give me that screen. Screen, fool!
Outside Curry. To the paint.
Got him.
Here's Warren. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And that's why it's so
we may have to do
important
it.
to really
Timeout.
be a
No,
good
no, no,
screening
no!
team.
I want that
You get a
timeout.
lot of open looks from
Son of a.
And
I
the
want
foul.
that timeout.
Always called the
I want the
intentional.
timeout. Thank you. Did we lose? Okay, no, we didn't. It has to be after halftime.
And
I
we
still
welcome
don't
you
like
back to
it.
college basketball here on
I
2K
like it.
Sports as we get ready to get going for the second
I
half
just
of
gotta
play.
get screens. I was like
Hey guys, it's
completely
been a
open
one-way
for
streak
that.
so far in this one, and I don't think anyone would have predicted this score coming out
Got
of
him.
the half.
And for me, the big
I
surprise
meant to pass
is
it
the
to him
player
too,
Freak.
but
He's
ended up
been
passing it.
subpar thus far.
Taking a look at the
System ever
Hoyas. Curry in a two-guard. Warren is out there with Price. Then there's Hudson. And it's Trice
Nope,
in
don't
at
let
the
him
one.
get that.
Ellis can't
I
get
thought
it
he
to
was
go.
gonna make that.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself.
Johnson,
like
you're really sucking
Guys, it's
on
almost
How is
impossible
this?
to think about Michigan
Isn't Hall of
basketball
Fame supposed to
and
let your
not think
teammates
of the
even be
Fab
better
Five.
than
I mean,
you?
one of the most storied
Like the
recruiting
heck?
classes ever. They were dominant in their tenure here at Michigan.
Flash
And
passes to
just
Smith.
let you guys know, even if my court's on
Here's held in
rookie,
by the Hoyas.
it really doesn't matter.
That game marks the
I'm
first
talking
half of
about
a quick
everyone that
two-game
1v1s
homestand.
me. I put on everybody else's court and not mine.
Here's the
So
dish to Price.
if you think
It's
I can just
Curry
make threes
outside.
like stuff
And
like
it's
that
Michigan
out
with
of
the
nowhere
rebound.
on your court,
Ellis has got his
then that
third
means your
rebound
court's on
tonight.
rookie too. Just saying.
And thinking back to the Fab Five,
Like people be saying my
there were
court's on
5
rookie,
freshmen,
but I really
all
don't
brought in
care
the same
because
year,
I still make
and they all
I make
started.
shots on everybody
Yeah,
else's
Chris
court.
Webber, Juwan Howard, Jalen Rose were the most successful.
I just ain't
pros,
making them on
all of
these
them
'cause it's
playing
8 to 2,
professionally
22,
At
and I'm
some
not
level,
focusing,
it's
right?
still considered one of the greatest freshman classes, if not the greatest
Pass it, boy.
of all
I'm
time.
gonna contact dunk him.
and it's out of bounds.
Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting. Yep, that's what I want to do. They know me. I got 2 points. Okay then. I'm an old man. I'm an old man. I'm an old man. Okay. Let's just practice on my dunks. Okay. Oh, you saw me about to run that off. Oh. Oh. Got him. Right. Alright. See. Let's see. Jamal Crawford spin around. Take a 2. Okay, it looks like my guy cannot do contact dunks for real. It looks like he can't. Cause look, he can make a dunk from there. But like when I get like right here, he makes a fade or like a 2. But like, I keep forgetting about the right stick because look, I be thinking right stick. So I'm not really thinking right. Right stick, click right, left. Yep. Alright. Now let's change that Hall of Fame jump. Definitely not. I'm just gonna put on Pro or All-Star, I guess. That's better, I guess. Cause you just saw me missing all those, but like, look, All-Star, even better. Oh, never mind. All-Star. I'm changing it. Okay, now we're gonna go back with it. Like I said, 2s. I ain't missing them on Pro, because that means I'm really sold. There we go. It's probably because the whatever side I'm on, like the bad sides I hate, other sides, it just means 3. This is the last. What? This is the last one. The other one's the last one, obviously. What I'm trying to say. The other one. The other one. Hey, yeah. The crowd looks like they just really tired today.
Hi everyone, we've got
they still came for
college basketball hoops in store for you tonight.
Texas.
It's a big matchup.
Texas.
And some big time energy in this building, and we're glad to have you with us.
Uh-oh.
This is Kevin Harlan.
I keep forgetting about the posterizer is not the right stick no more.
Texas Longhorns and the Georgetown
I forgot to shoot.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like
I ain't make that. It looked like I was gonna
to. You hear the student section.
This guy looks like he can get blocked
This
for
is
days.
pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy
This guy
and
looks like he's
vibrancy
Odell's brother.
with college basketball
Laundry.
that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams
He's
meeting up
definitely
with
gonna be
future
missing shots.
stars
That little
making a
one.
name
He
for
even fell
themselves,
on purpose.
I think it just adds to the excitement.
On the court for the
Ready for
Longhorns.
this? Break ankle breaker.
Ellis is out there with
Skirt.
Edwards. Then it's
Skirt.
Turner. Then with
Skirt.
Curry. And it's
Skirt.
Ford in at the 4 spot. Now here's Trice. Back to Curry. Feeds it to Hudson.
Why he didn't even take the
Warriors
shot?
moving the ball around. Price kicks to Curry. 6 on the
Okay,
shot clock.
first of all,
And so it looks like the
what
Warriors will
the
retain
world was
possession
that? Did he just randomly throw that? Hold up. This pass though, like legit. Look at this. Oh, I see it. He tipped it. Yep, that was a tip. So it should be our ball, right? Okay, I was about to say, did he just randomly miss that throw? Because I was about to retire, bro.
5 on the clock. That's good, and it's Price with the assist.
To be honest, my guy makes
Longhorns
dunks more
been
than
building their basketball
layup. I
program
mean,
over
makes
the years.
layups
They
more
have been
than
on the
dunks.
verge of greatness for a long time.
Since his
I
name
think
is
Texas
Curry.
in general is very decorated in its athletics program. I mean, still looking for their first college basketball championship on the men's side is what they're reaching for.
And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Ford's got his first basket of the night. And here are the Hoyas now. Trice kicks to Curry.
Bro, he made me lose the ball because of that freaking 52-pound giant.
Off with the layup.
Terrific
I don't
job
care
that
about
time
him.
defending at the rim. I mean,
I
it's not
probably
an
post
easy
when I
task
get posterizer
stopping
badge, I'm
that
gonna dunk
fella
on him.
when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Green,
And the
get off me,
basket by
little kid.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Pass to Doherty. Pass to Edwards. Here's the screen. Inside, Turner. And
Nice try,
lots of
nigga.
contact
Sit
there.
down.
Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
He does look like Steph Curry.
Texas
People say he doesn't, but he
initial
really
free
does.
throws of the game right here.
This guy looks like
And
the
that
guy
one
from
goes
Avatar
inside.
and
That's a
Lingerie.
complete-
Look, they're still skunking us 11-5.
Longhorns leading by 6. So on the floor for Texas. They've got Doherty. Turner is out there with Ellis. And it's Blair in at the point guard. Lets it go from 11, and they get it back.
Air ball
They
for
recover
real.
it. Here's Trice. Dishes it to Curry. And it's out of bounds.
Oh my!
Touched by Curry.
I'm tired of
Edwards
this
is
game.
checked in for the
I
Longhorns.
keep clicking the right stick.
And so it's Texas with it. He dishes it to Ellis. Turner with a screen on Curry.
I know later on these days because I ain't gonna remember this.
Hudson against Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Now the pass to Edwards. Here's Ellis.
Can he shoot?
Texas, no good that time either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
It's Curry outside. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. 1:39 left in the first half of basketball. Edwards with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Turner with a screen on Curry. Curry with the steal. And here we go.
Come on, posterizer, baby.
Curry's got it. And he
okay, that's not posterizer, but good.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
Longhorns leading by 4. Curry brings the double. Outside Turner.
Turner can't shoot. He do like a
10-inch. Over in the corner, Ellis fires for 3.
That's a miss.
Rebounded by Hudson.
If that hand comes up.
Outside Curry. Kicks it to Hudson. Shoots the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's
got
such an unusual skill for a big fella.
This nigga don't play no Call of Duty, man.
Down low. Whoops.
Get rejected.
The pass. Turnover.
Back home. A good team.
Passes it to Curry. From deep 3-point range, and another 3 for Georgetown.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really
paid off
during the run.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game
clock.
Oh,
posterize on the little kid.
Definitely hit that groove.
Little kid, don't do it to him.
Stay aggressive.
Change.
Let's do it tonight, Kevin. And matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want.
And it's Ellis penetrating.
Even if he gets by me, it doesn't mean my teammates are not good.
And Doherty kicks to Turner.
Not doing anything. Bro, he made him jump.
That one's off. Still out of sync.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny.
Oh, I thought I made that. I thought I was going to throw that jump and make that jump.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Georgetown leads by 4. And stay with us, folks.
We lead by 4.
Just after halftime to get the second half of college hoops underway.
I wonder if a shooting guard can posterize.
And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match.
I say
bit of
60.
a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality.
That's green light.
Opportunity.
Curry, he's in at shooting guard. Hudson is out there with Warren. And it's Trice, and it's Price in at the 3 spot. And for Texas, we've got Ellis. He's out there with Edwards. Turner is out there with Doherty. And it's Ford in at the power forward position. Now here's Turner. It's deflected. To the middle. And it's Warren.
Dang! Don't do both of them. He was like,
when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Texas, no good that time either.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
And so here's Texas. The Hoyas getting their last shot to go. There's Ellis with the 3 ball. The basket good off the assist from Ford. Ellis has got 5 now.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
A platoon swap here for Texas. Hoyas leading by 9.
See, they keep calling us the Warriors.
And it's Wilson in shooting guard. And
nope.
Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the Longhorns making a change here. Doherty's checked in, and both free throws good for Curry.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Hudson kicks to Edwards. He feeds it to Hudson. And finally, that time, he'll get to the line for 2. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hoyas.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
And Hudson drops them both. Hoyas leading by 9.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as a skill set.
And he makes the first of the 1-and-1. And the Hoyas with some changes. Hudson's checked in for Joseph. Price comes in, and Trice is subbed in for Wilson. Ellis is checked in for the Longhorns. And Hudson drops them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost
their
aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Second team foul. Shooting for the Hoyas, J.R. Hudson. Taking 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And a nice job of nailing the first one of the 1-and-1, so the chance now to make it 2. And Hudson drops them both. And here's Edwards.
By the way, everyone, when I start playing Rainbow, don't think I don't know how to play if I don't get kills.
And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got his third.
I even got Kyrie captured.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's
how I not make that?
Shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The feed to Hudson. The turnaround jumper. Count it. 1:30 left here in the second half.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. It's nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
And the Longhorns making a change here. Ford's checked in. Hoyas leading by 12. Curry attacking, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Hoyas.
Clark, what do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
Simply field goal percentage. They shot the ball much better than the opponent.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Curry. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And another three for Georgetown.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
And here's Texas. 17-point game. Edwards passes to Ford. Over in the corner, Ellis. Shot to stop the run. Here's Turner. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Curry can't get it to go. And so it's Texas with it. Here's Edwards. And again, it's the Longhorns from deep.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. Too bad. I think it's past the point where it'll do much good.
Curry outside. It counts.
And that's sort of been the story here today.
I made that, guys. Buzzer beating for the one.
So the Warriors win it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubt that they'd come out on top.
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying
47-32, boys. Took that W, boy. 22 points on them. 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Skitty. I'm gonna be like Steph Curry's brother. Let's go. Steph Curry's brother, though. I'm gonna be like him.
I don't think you wanna get rich.
Steph Curry can make it anywhere. He can make it right in the 2-point line. He can make it like right. When he moving up, he like walks up in the building and he gonna be like, you feel what I mean? He be like, actually that's a red, so I'm not gonna make that. Messed it up. He gonna be like, from like the far away, he just gonna make it. And I'm missing them because I'm playing court. Now we playing the national championship. National championship.
Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and the Georgetown Hoyas. Hawkins.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Kaminsky. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4 slot. The drive by Hill, and it's blocked by Curry. And now Curry running the floor all by himself.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny.
You know, Wisconsin has not historically had a lot of players in the NBA. That number, however, could be growing in the next few seasons. I mean, they have a few, but for the most part, their winning has come through solid team play.
It's deflected, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Here's the Badgers with the ball. Curry in at shooting guard. Hudson is out there with Warren. And it's Trice, and it's Price in at the 3 slot. Now, Kaminsky. It's back to Hill. There's the triple. Rebounded by Hudson. And here are the Hoyas now. And for the Badgers, we've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the 4.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Decker kicks to Hawkins. Takes the 13-footer. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Hill passes to Hawkins. Outside Hill. Again missing Hill.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 7 points.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Here's Price. Got a piece of it. Hill with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The shot by Evans. Nobody around. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Evans has got the lead up to 2 now for the Badgers. Curry, a screen on Hawkins. The dish to Warren. Makes it off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Hill. Puts up a 3. Another shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Badgers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And Wisconsin going with almost an entirely new group here. He's off on the second. Now the Hoyas with it. They trail by 1. Nelson kicks to Harkless. Hodges with a screen on Wade. And here is Harkless. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Wisconsin leads by only 1. And we'll see you right back here after the break to start the second half of the college championship game right here on 2K Sports. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Curry, he's in at shooting guard. Warren is out there with Price. Then there's Hudson. And it's Trice in at point. And for the Badgers, they've got Decker. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the power forward. Now, here's Warren from 12 feet out. No good.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Out to the right wing, and the wide open shot from Decker. Off target from outside.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
And the Hoyas with some changes. Joseph, he's checked in for Warren, for Price, and it's Gonzalez in for Trice. And Wisconsin also making a switch. Gibson's checked in. Hill against Gonzalez. They set the pick. Hill passes to Hawkins. Outside Gibson. It's Hill on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. For 3, and the shot is good. Hawkins has got the lead up to 2 now for the Badgers.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look. And what a journey it has been really for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level. This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
Curry in a 2-guard. Hodges is out there with Nelson, and it's Harkless.
He can still come back.
Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
Decker with it.
It is only 2 minutes, but still, we got to come.
Decker kicks to Walker.
Gosh, can someone else cover him?
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that really rise up like he can.
Curry passes to Hodges. And the shot is good. The Badger lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Curry.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close range.
I want that ball to come loose. I'm going to get it, though. He ain't have no choice but to pass it to him.
Now here's Kaminsky. He's covered by Hudson. Here's Hill.
I ain't blocked that.
And Wisconsin leads by 5.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by
I'm not in the party mode.
And Curry, here we go. Soft touch off the pass.
Let's go.
Even more points
14 points tonight.
This game out.
Points in the paint is 8. Okay.
And Curry picks him up defensively.
We need a 3, but every time I need a 3, they take like a 2.
Up top, Hawkins. And that's Evans penetrating. And he gets it to go.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Left side, Price. Here's Curry. And he gets the bucket.
He was great in his last game, Clark. Clearly, he has lost that love and feel.
And some stats here, guys.
Let's go. We just need a 2 now. We just need 2. We need to comp up.
Three-pointer.
And then take it over.
This game.
Something that also stands out
is
the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Got him. Oh, no, it was the wrong person.
And it's gonna be 2.
Oh, I wish he could have just made that. Come on, we need these shots, bro. We need the shots. Price.
And that one misses.
Yes! Price, you suck. If you don't make the shot, we'll be done with you.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 1. Here's Hawkins.
I just need to clump up. Shoo! I think they're saying timeout so they can get more points until it's over. Because if we get this 3, if we get a 3 or a 2, it really doesn't matter. We're still winning. That means they have to make a 2, which I doubt making 3, so.
He dishes it to Decker.
Oh!
And there's the feed to Evans.
I was right there. No, boy.
He kicks it to Hill. Here's Kaminsky. Sinks it.
Dang it!
Shot right there.
We probably lost. Oh, we
Indeed,
need this 2. We need this 3 to end to tie a game.
Moment in this game right
3
there.
tie.
Price dishes to Curry. Pass to Price. To tie it up. It's in.
Let's go! Let's go! Tie game. Let's go. Come up. I'm the real Curry. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We need the time to run out, but I don't want to risk it. All right, let's go.
32 seconds left here in the second half.
Let's go. 30 seconds. Forget it. We just gonna have to score it.
Pass to Hudson.
Forget it. We gonna have to score a 3. We need the 3.
They set the pick.
We need the 3.
To take the lead. Connect.
Yeah! Let's go. I'm the real Curry. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 3. Clutch. We clutching it. Everybody silent now. Let's go. Clutch. They need a 3 to end it. It's 18 seconds, bro. They need a 3 to end it. I mean, to tie the game.
Here's the Badgers with the ball. Hawkins passes
to making a 3. Let's go. Good foul.
Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
That's what we need. We need that. If he missed these, it's over.
And the free throw.
Let's go! 11 to 4. 11 to 4. It's 11 seconds. It's over.
And the second
Let's go.
is good. That
We
brings
won.
them within 2 here. And it's out of
Oh, I
bounds.
thought he got the
They
ball.
say
I
was
thought he
last
got
touch
it.
by him.
I thought he got it. No.
Here's
This is how we
Price,
end it.
And they commit an
Let's
intentional
go.
foul. We'll see another
Woo.
one of those so they can get into
We
the penalty.
ended it.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just look those last seconds away.
Dude, for real, you need to make these. Just make 1-1. Just one.
So
Let's
the
go.
first one drops, and that
We
makes
won.
it a 3-point lead.
We won. That's over.
And he cannot convert
It's
on
over.
the second.
Let's
That
go.
misses.
They
Let's
had
go.
a chance to tie
He
it
ain't
up.
making no
The
three,
ball
bro.
would do
No
just
way.
that. And whatever intensity was
No
lacking
way.
in the first half,
They
you're
tied
seeing
the
it on display
game.
here now.
Ditto
I'ma
that.
try and pass
I mean,
it to one of
things have
them.
really been turned up.
And
No!
out of bounds as the
No
Bears
way.
gain possession.
They tied the
That
game
is
up.
a careless
No
turnover.
way.
You've got to be
They
smarter
tied the
in those
game.
exchanges.
Oh no! Dang it! Don't you dare! No! No!
Here's
No!
Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended.
I thought it was
Heading to
over.
Overtime.
Overtime. I thought it was
What a
over.
thrilling ride we're enjoying
thought it was
tonight,
over.
folks. Welcome back as we start.
Bruh.
Changing it up here.
34 to. Oh no, bro. Oh no.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and that's an intentional foul. So
We probably
Wisconsin
lost
ends
because
up
of
going
me.
with
They're
the new
gonna
group.
foul now. No.
And so they foul intentionally.
It's 28 seconds. Come on.
Got a piece of it.
Yes.
It's stolen by Curry.
Oh, that was slick right there. Great timing to come up with that. And
We need
Kevin,
another two.
maybe the play of the game
need another
right
two.
there.
A tremendous instinct straight
Another
to come
two,
up
come
with
on.
a steal and then attack the basket.
Come on.
Game
I
changer
don't
right
care,
there,
bro.
guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight
Come on.
ball game.
No.
And I think we'll see
That's a
them
foul.
burn the clock
Foul.
here.
You know, I think that's
Yeah, I
probably
have
a
to
smart move.
because
I
look,
think
the
so,
time
too.
going down.
And that's an intentional foul.
No, I don't care. He sucked though.
And a nice job
Okay,
of
yeah.
nailing the first one of the 1-1, so the chance now to make it 2.
Come on, bro. Please miss this.
And he
Yes,
cannot
yes,
convert
yes.
on the second. That misses.
A three-pointer
Curry.
here might have us
Oh,
headed to
please.
another overtime period.
To tie it up.
No!
Misses the trail. And they go to the intentional foul.
No! It's over. It's over. It's over.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
It was my fault. I let that nigga watch the tie game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at
It
the
was
line.
my fault for
And it's
the
a
tie.
5-point game.
No
Why they
mistakes
keep
there.
letting me
I
pass
think
it
you
in?
can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
From deep 3-point range, can't get it to fall.
Even if I
So
made
it's
that, it don't matter.
Wisconsin picking up the win.
It doesn't matter.
What an incredible...
It doesn't matter. I still got 23 points though. I freaking tied up the game at the last second though. I don't care. That was a good tie up for me. I freaking shot 2 threes. If I just guarded my man. Dang it. Well, that's a huge fail. There is no lesson learned.
Hello?
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the clean mother of this young, talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet. Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's well.
How you doing, Mr. B?
I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why.
Right on freaking what? Right on what?
We met working at the post office together. Mark was the clerk.
Don't.
And I was curious.
Don't.
And asked her out to lunch.
I'd rather you not.
Take her for a bagel around the corner.
Because that's nothing. You should do that in the comments.
Yeah.
Do that in the comments, not the thing.
Split down the middle. Love at first sight. Right? I believe that. If it's true, it happened to me.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky.
No, they didn't. That's for another people.
With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from the Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers.
Wow. Oh, I thought
Jahlil Okafor from Duke University.
Nigga, that's 330.
With the fourth pick in the NBA Draft, the New York Knicks
Let that
select
be me.
Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia.
But no, Porzingis. We all know this is a Negro.
With the fifth pick in the NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia. With the sixth pick in the NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky. With the seventh pick in the NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select Emmanuel Mudiay from Dallas, Texas. With the eighth pick in the NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Stanley Johnson from the University of Arizona. With the ninth pick in the NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Frank Kaminsky from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA Draft, the Miami Heat select Justice Winslow. With the 11th pick in the NBA Draft, the Indiana Pacers select Stephen Curry from Georgetown University.
Oh, I get this team. I'm definitely not playing with them. I'm just gonna. Oh, it's got him on 69 overall. Moving up.
You got numbers on the break every time. So one man fast break is definitely a key to have because you can run the break a lot better. Just make sure you got some good passing skills. Perimeter.
Let's do this, young man.
My badges for the film. These are the only badges that I even really need. The only badges I really need is Deadeye. I don't need none of that hot setup or I don't need no fucking what the fuck pass my back or off the back or something. I already have a guess in the list. You have to wait. Go to the Nice Mon. How did your
we came to do this year.
My first NBA game. Can't believe it's finally here. You work your entire life for something, and then when it's right in front of you, it's almost hard to believe. But I'm ready. Now it's time for me to show everybody I belong. And do my best to represent Harlem.
We've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You can feel the energy here at Air Canada Center. The Raptors looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. This game against Indiana, the first game of the NBA's regular season. They were able to sweep the season series last year, completely controlling the play in each game.
And they were unbeaten against this club last season. Not surprising considering where they both finished in the standings.
Yeah, it's really plain as pound.
Powell, he's jacked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And what a big moment here. We get a glimpse coming off the bench of the first official NBA appearance from Curry.
You know, he's a great young player and even a better young man. So personally, I couldn't be happier for him. I know he's thinking about the game, but I hope he's able to take a moment to just enjoy this accomplishment.
Well said, and I hope so too. I mean, as a player, you want to stay even-keeled, but it's almost impossible. I mean, there's just so much that you've gone through to reach this point. It has to be emotional.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid in anything when it comes to basketball.
Now, with Freak Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And, Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready, and he's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
Good. Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And that's the very first basket right there, folks, of what is hopefully a very long and a very prosperous career from Curry.
You know, there should be a lot more of those ahead. I mean, he's no flash in the pan, guys. I mean, he's going to be around this league a long time.
Certainly appears that way to me, too. I mean, he's got the confidence and ability of a player who's capable of being a fixture in this league for years.
36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors leading by 11. Ross kicks to Patterson. Patterson, the screen. Powell, the pass to Patterson. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Patterson's got 11.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
So earlier we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA game.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life.
Bruh.
Now that it's finally here, the feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get to where I want to go, to be the best player and the best teammate I could be.
This is an exciting first step, no doubt.
You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective. Changes for Toronto.
We getting killed so bad. Look at us.
For Damari Carroll, and it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. Indiana making some changes.
And what Patrick Patterson gives you guys is solid all-around play. He can help you in a lot of areas. High basketball IQ, high character, understands his role, knows his limitations, and stays within himself.
And so in the game for the Pacers, Curry, he's in at the point. Hill is out there with Mahinmi. Then there's Rodney Stuckey, and it's Hill in at the small forward. Raptors leading by 12. To the inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Mahinmi. And Curry, here we go. .158 left in the first half. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. And going back to Patterson for just a moment, he's been lauded for his mature approach. Ever since high school in West Virginia, he was involved in a highly publicized recruiting battle between Florida and Kentucky, ultimately choosing the latter.
Let's get it back to your point guard.
His game, Kevin,
let's go. I guess because my name is Steph.
His ability to face up and shoot, really starting to evolve into a guy that can space the floor, that space four. And when he's hitting that jumper at a high percentage, I think his value goes up exponentially.
I don't even know how to
take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams.
The Warriors, the Raptors.
This was one of the better scoring teams last year. They had a lot of different offensive weapons to choose from, and they knew exactly how to use them most effectively.
The first free throw is good.
You know, for the Pacers last season with Paul George being out for most of the season, they knew it would be a struggle. They would go into lengthy dry spells that made it hard for them to keep pace in the East, in part because they missed Paul George's all-around brilliance and his offense.
It'd be so
outside
hard.
Curry. The feed to Mahinmi. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Fast break Toronto.
He's so dang slow.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws. Contact right there.
Well, Kevin, look here at last year in the NBA where the Raptors
ranked. The Raptors.
Second in free throw percentage. Third in fewest turnovers per game. And they also showed up in the top 5 in overall offense. This team has no trouble scoring the basketball. That's the least of their concern. They love to get it up and down and put it in the hole.
I guess it's because this is the first Warriors pick.
Free throw percentage. It speaks volumes about their skill level and mental focus. They had very few letdowns in concentration.
As for those dry spells you mentioned about the Pacers, they had a number of long losing streaks last season.
Yeah, as a team, they had 4 different losing streaks of 6 or more games, and they got hot at the end. Season-high win streak of 6 to stay playoff relevant. It was just too little, too late compared to their losing streaks earlier in the year.
Powell kicks to Joseph. Screened by Valanciunas. Ross with a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range.
They're too good.
Ross has got his second basket of the night.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific.
All right, let's just see if I can do an actual posterize.
The screen was solid, but you also
so dang hard.
Didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Well, last year Toronto won their division and got bounced
My
out.
freaking tattoo looks like it's getting dry. I mean, not dry.
Yeah, but you know, despite that sameness, they were an improved team last season, Kevin. They did a lot of the small things better in total, and I thought looked better and more cohesive as a group.
And as you mentioned, the Raptors did improve last season. I mean, they cut back on their turnovers a lot. They were top 3 in the league in terms of taking care of the basketball.
He still don't got nowhere to go.
Here's Valanciunas. Uses the glass to finish the way.
Okay.
Valanciunas has got his second basket.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also
I'm saving every game I play.
In general, that's made a difference.
After this one game, matter of fact, let me see if I'm Steph Curry for real.
Like that, that's just too easy of a shot to miss.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me.
I'm not playing with this.
Out of sorts, if you.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Stay down. Stay down. That's his second personal foul.
I don't care who won, to be honest. Whatever. Yeah, right. Like it. I can. Here comes Little Froggy. Yeah. I said yes.
Hey, boy, I'm from the land till I die. Till I die. On the east side till I die. Till I die. Rocking that wine and gold till I die. Till I die. In the hood, I'm good till I die. CLE till I die. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on. What you want? Step under the court like 2-3. I was made for the game like Kyrie. Representing for the city.
LeBron James. What more can you say about the guy that hasn't already been said?
The king of the world, LeBron James!
Done on both ends like nobody else in the league. If we can't slow him down, this game could get out of hand real quick. It's going to be one of the biggest tests of the season for me, that's for sure. Time to step up.
Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Cleveland Cavaliers coming in. First quarter of play.
Okay, first of all, how are we beating the Cavaliers? Second of all, I'm too good for you. So don't pressure me up.
Curry kicks to Hill, the 11-footer, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. That is a factor. And Indiana making a change here. Stuckey's checked in. And here are the Cavaliers now, trailing here by 8. Mozgov passes to LeBron. Right wing. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. The rebound by Turner.
And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard. A lot of those wins actually came after the All-Star break.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Curry with it. From deep. And Shumpert pulls it down.
And how about the Cavs last season? 18 straight home wins for them. Third longest home win streak in their history. And that home winning streak helped them jump from the middle of the playoff pack to the 2 seed.
56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hill dishes to Curry. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Shumpert, how he did last season. Averaged 8 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And I think he can play even better. I mean, sometimes it's tough to get into a rhythm with limited minutes, but he has got to find a way.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's the reality. I mean, you don't get to pick your minutes, so you have to make the most of what you get. You know, the Pacers ended up in 4th place in the Central Division last year, guys, and that's not quite what they were used to after taking the division the previous 2 years and getting to the Eastern Conference Finals in the playoffs.
Hill, he's checked in for Indiana. Here's Dellavedova, guarded by Curry. Here's Mozgov, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
No good on the free throw.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it.
He hits the second from the line.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot.
Nice shot by James.
Okay, I guess LeBron James can shoot too.
But far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
LeBron James.
And a beautiful feed leads to a
when he give it to me, I'm going to throw it straight away. Throw it.
There. They are peaking at the right time here to take
just
the lead.
throw it straight on the
Offense
side. Okay.
Complementing each other really well here. This is good basketball to watch.
I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come
And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected. When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. And dub the new big three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again.
And this is when you know I'm going to get crossed up.
Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Heat.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
The Pacers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. And Miles kicks to Curry. From deep three-point range, the shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and you know there's always
How I
randomness
missed
to this
that,
game. The unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level.
Oh, Kyrie, Green.
And it's Irving missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Greg, we've seen it time and time again.
I just want to break somebody, like Kyrie or something.
Can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
It's a nice passing by Cleveland here. Good, and the assist goes to James.
We lose.
8 points for Kyrie.
See, I have a D+ already.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the
Look at that. Like, I can't even get near anything.
Their inside presence.
That should have been a foul. Pass it already, fool.
51 seconds left to play in the first half. And the basket by Hill. Cleveland's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Elbow it over, the pass to James. Fades back. The Pacers pull it in. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Curry can't get it to go.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
And a wide open look for James. Bangs home the trifecta.
I'm double cold.
LeBron's got 12 points in the game.
He's got some serious momentum going right now.
Traveling, nigga.
Even last game, he was on fire.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. On the wing, Irving. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Cavaliers lead by 3. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
All right, Kevin, here with Coach Frank Vogel. And, Coach, things were going your way early in this ball game, but you let them climb back in it. What broke down?
Well, we started the game.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked.
I was about to say, I thought we won because it's had 79.
It appeared to me as though...
Hi, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the LeBron James. During the second half, it seemed like he was simply on a mission. Really didn't let up. How'd you feel about his performance, Kenny?
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed 1.
We all know anytime you got LeBron James on the floor, he's going to bring that will to win. You have so many tools.
They're not barely showing him. They're
And
showing,
folks, that'll
like,
wrap it up for
underneath.
tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal.
Forget that post game.
What a life, eh, freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and Horace on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the show. Figuring that gunmetal and graphite exterior of your electric car. I bet you get a crazy crowd when you drive that car around the block in the old neighborhood, huh?
Yeah, living the dream. Man.
DJ
HBK, yeah, you know how we do. And I can't quit, all I know is HBK, yeah, you know how we do. And I can't quit, all I know is wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing, in love with it. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Pick your lady back up in this, hop up in the seat. And you should ignore these rappers, man. They say anything. Call me Susie Piggy Bank. I got plenty change. She rep HBK over everything. Married to the game with the wedding rag. Everybody try to duplicate. We just innovate. Young and making plenty cake. Get my straight. I'm a heartbreak vet. Being broke, what I can't accept. I'ma hold it down to the death. No Reeboks, cause it's all about a check. Bet $1 million that your man ain't like this. Cause I stack my chips. I'm on my grind. Mind on money, money on my mind. So if you in the way, I'll run you over. It's the heartbreak army, I'm a soldier. Huh? Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad.
Steph Curry and the Warriors next game. I've been looking forward to this for a while now. You know they'll be running and gunning. And Steph's gonna do 2 or 3 things that make you want to stop and stare. But we can't let that distract us. Because if we lose focus for even a second, they'll be up 20. So maybe it's up to me to put on a little show of my own.
Nothing goes together like the Pacers and Indiana as we get ready for an interconference contest here in Indianapolis. The Warriors are in the midst of a road trip going into this one. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and have their win total.
And well, for the Warriors, they're a team that a lot of people called for to kind of go wire to wire.
Out for Indiana, Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Mahinmi. C.J. Miles comes in for Lavoy Allen. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Monte Ellis. And Curry subbed in for Hill. Then for the Warriors, Spates checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Draymond Green is out there with Maurice Spates. And it's Livingston in at the point guard position. A nice bounce back year for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Here's Livingston. No good. That would have tied it. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to Brooklyn.
It wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
Solomon Hill, he's checked in for George.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
Here's Spates. First shot, first pass. He's out of the blocks fast. 1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Curry. Passes to Miles. Fires the three. Indiana again missing. Livingston dishes to Thompson. Down low, here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Curry. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
Barnes kicks to Green. A three-pointer, no good. Last timing for Indiana. They won that game against the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Stuckey outside. Back to Curry. From deep. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And that concludes. And here's Freak on his experience as a one-and-done college player. Now with more and more freshmen on the floor. Different look here for the Warriors.
Like I said,
States checked in for both. Green comes in for
Curry,
Anderson Varejao.
Don't break my ankles.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for.
What if he actually broke my ankles in this?
It's Thompson in for Sean Livingston.
Is it possible
Setting the
for a
floor for the
computer to break
Warriors.
your ankles?
Barnes and Green
just
of the
pass it
forward
around
set.
like a
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Spates in at the center.
Pipe it. Oh.
The Indiana Pacers had a solid season last
Call
year,
for a
given
pass.
they were without their
Pass.
star for most of it. They played
You
well
do
at
it like
home.
that?
Yeah, even without Paul George, they were in contention.
You actually call with the mic.
18 at home, which is really a solid mark when you consider they didn't have their two best players from a season ago.
And now let's bring up the
Look at
2K leaderboard
Milk
so we
Dog.
can see and check out some of the most
Klay
feared
Thompson.
defenders in the league. The steal leaders among shooting guards.
Is
Klay
this Steph
Thompson
Curry?
in second.
You watch him on a game-in, game-out basis, and he just puts on a clinic defensively, both in terms of effort and technique
Steph Curry.
at that off-guard spot.
Well, it's a combination.
I didn't know
of the
Klay
all-out
Thompson was a
effort
point
and
guard
the
for this
flawless
team.
technique you just talked about. I mean, that's allowed him to climb that list. I mean, he's rightfully
I'm
regarded
guarding
as one of
Steph,
the
and
league's
he's not
toughest
getting any
defenders.
points today, says Barnes.
Barnes passes to Curry. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, no good by Golden State.
You know, for the Pacers in their 23-18 home record, that was better than several teams that made the playoffs in the East.
Drop them off.
Very tough at
There you
home
go.
at the defensive end of the floor.
Warriors lead
Yo, let's
by
go,
7.
Steph. Come on, boy. Show me what you got. Show me what you got.
Now here's Curry. 17 points for him last
Don't try
game
to pull up
against
in my
Brooklyn.
mouth, boy.
And also, his assist total
Clamps.
tells you about the job he did of keeping his
Steph
head
Curry,
up
you
and
is
keeping his
bad.
teammates involved.
A shot by Thompson.
You don't give it to
and
Klay.
No one's around.
Klay,
Good, and Curry
you
gets
ain't
the
bad.
assist. Thompson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
Freak.
And that concludes.
What, Coach Bob?
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Let's see what happens.
Entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Mahimi. Hill comes in for Lavoy Allen. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Ellis.
Let me see if I can break
and
it.
Curry
Sight.
checked in for Hill. Golden State also making some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala.
Posterizer.
Stuckey and George make
But
up
you know
the
what I got
perimeter.
for you?
Turner is out there with
This,
Hill,
boy.
and it's Curry in at the
Look.
point. So that's the group out there
Ready?
for Indiana.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands
I'm out.
a lot
I'm
more.
leaving. Heck no. That's when you realize you dumb. Barnes is the hero for today. Or whoever that is. Yeah, Barnes. Steph Curry got 18. Mom, who house you going over? Huh? Who? The one who had the dog who scratched me. I'm about to whoop his. Let's go. Let me bring my belt.
We certainly made some money so far, Freak, but it's time we make more money. I'm talking movies, TV, endorsements, even your own brand Jordan sneakers.
I can't wait to see that dog, but I'm gonna let him get on my lap. I'm gonna say, down, nigga. And he better get down.
12 years old in 6th grade when he was thinking Space Jam. It's never too early to take and make.
What if you can do that? That would be cool. You freaking turn. Bro, look at the sister. The sister kind of ugly because since she black and I'm only white skinned, it's kind of horrible. Shut up! Total man's playing my career. Nigga. I mean the freaking popsicle, and I'm playing. Y'all niggas know that was going in. Bro, this dude named Reggie though, he got 30,000, bro. No lie, this nigga, he got 30,000, bro. And he doesn't even play online, bro. That's the sad part. Green. Oh, Rockets lost. They lost. We definitely won this.
We got James Harden and that.
James Harden ain't a battle. He ain't no good person.
We know he's gonna attack the basket all night long. So I'm gonna make it my personal mission to keep that from happening. As long as we keep jumping those passing lanes, we can give them a run for their money. I know I'll be ready.
The Indiana Pacers find themselves on the road looking for an interconference win. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. After this game, the Rockets head back out on the road. Capella's checked in, and it's Monty Eunice in for Michael Beasley.
Eating a popsicle and playing.
And so in the game for the Pacers, Curry, he's in at point guard. Mahinmi is out there with Hill. Then there's Rodney Stuckey, and it's Hill in at the small forward. Curry dishes to Mahinmi. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup. And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years.
I did not know the Rockets had that as a mascot.
But you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those.
Man, James Harden, don't guard me, boy. Look where you going, boy.
How do you understand this?
I'm not even going to comment on that.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
From 13. Pacers with the
Yeah, and that was a night where they just
Green
didn't
release.
seem to be the type of team that we've grown accustomed to seeing. I mean, it was more about them being individuals on the floor than the collective unit.
Guys, I think it was simply a vacuum of leadership.
Here, I can't play with this. Alright, let's get lit. Let's go. Let's go, James Harden.
The team and tried to rally them or pull them together.
For real.
You know, that was most disappointing about the loss to me.
No, sir.
1:14 left in the first quarter.
That too.
Here's Curry with the
three.
Green. Curry with another miss.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And Brewer kicks to Harden.
James Harden, you cannot.
Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Harden's
in
got
real
11
life,
points.
he missed
Boy, as he put his foot
on
the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
James Harden, you got nothing.
For each and every rebound, they are not backing down.
No, boy.
That
junk out of here. That junk out of here. That junk out of here. Green! Oh, how am I not making it?
And the basket by Hill.
Was like
just lazy defense on
the
the
ugly
glass
jump
there.
shot.
Well,
Wait.
nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things
They
like that not only drives the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Clamps, what? Clamps, he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Can I like posterize James Harden?
He is just
I want to
really
posterize
almost
that
playing for the other
Look
team.
at
The
him.
shooting has just been
Trash
poor.
himself.
It's
Clamps.
going by Hill.
Hold on. 9.
Now Curry.
Hey.
He averages about 5 points a game.
Back up, back up.
From deep three-point range, no good on the buzzer beater. Offense.
Ow, my foot. My foot is injured.
And Dwight Howard, the lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but
I thought that said James Harden.
it's an interesting concept of Dwight.
Who's good, James Harden or Dwight?
And a pretty tough.
Oh, I thought that it said halftime. Okay, I thought it was over. I thought it was over. I thought it was legit. Yo.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half.
Let's go, James Harden. All right, nigga. 43. Let's go. Let's go. Clamps.
By 3.
Oh, Nick, you ain't doing no dribbling moves. Good.
Ariza out there with Beasley.
That's all I got
And it's
here.
Howard in its center. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
All right. Illis.
Got James Harden.
Illis.
Clearly.
Illis, you stupid.
For the best shooting guard in the NBA.
Oh.
Arguably in the conversation for the best.
James Harden, where you going, skinny?
And listen, he's a league leader in scoring a season ago. He's a one-man.
James Harden can't guard me. Green.
And the Pacers hit it to go.
Okay, you saw that.
I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force
You saw James Harden wet.
Move the ball.
Then
Share
block
the
that
sugar.
nigga.
Their second half is
Here,
started
George.
quite well. They've been
Curious
good on 3 of
George.
their first 4 attempts.
And James Harden really in offense undoing
James
himself.
Harden,
As
guard
we
up.
were just talking about, they had a stat which combined three-pointer made and three-point makes created with a pass.
They ain't gonna make nothing.
Harden was first. And
Oh my
wasn't even
Jesus.
close.
Well, that was a mouthful in terms of breaking down those analytics, but
I'm gonna just make my grade go up.
He does a great
Screen.
job of attacking and finding teammates for
2.
threes. I can
Hold
put it
up.
simply
That spin was on purpose because I was gonna do this on them. Look, ready?
Curry against Beverly. From deep three-point range.
Got him.
Oh. Shot. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Turner.
God dang,
Guys,
I wish
he's
I was in my
actually
room.
Indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives
Mom!
up on the play, and that's what it takes to be
They
a
ain't
great
funny.
offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
And it's Houston with
You're
another.
getting our
And
man
they're
love.
beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially
Look,
on
watch
the
it, ready?
interior.
Yeah, and that's 4
James
straight
Harden
field
can't guard
goals now,
me.
Greg.
Ready,
They've
ready.
allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Where you going, James?
And Curry, here we go.
James.
Curry
Oh.
with another miss.
Misfires again, and the ball just
It's hard to
refuses
play
to
this
cooperate with it.
It really
Tough
is.
day so far.
I'm just messing
And so
up.
he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
What a game we've seen here for Michael Beasley. He's got 8 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
Yes, I'm out. I thought it was us. I thought we was winning.
Jones comes in for Michael Beasley. And Monteunitas
Well,
up
I
in
might
for
as well
Patrick
just
Beverly.
let them win.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Curry, he's in at the point. Hill is out there with Mahinmi. Then there's
But I knew
Hill,
I was point guard, but Steph Curry gonna be the point guard
spot.
for real though.
Capella kicks to Monteunitas.
He cannot shoot. Yeah, if he would have made that, I would have definitely left this game.
Pacers trail by
You ain't
21.
gonna let this nigga just take it. You know what? Pull up in my face, bang!
Rushing blowout.
Oh, another one. Green release.
As a gaudy win for Houston.
But Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to him.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
Let's go.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for James Harden. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Come here.
Houston moving the ball around.
You're gonna show me, but not show me. Come
here! On the assist by Howard. And the Rockets lead by 20. Here's Indiana.
Oh, that little move, though. Hold on.
Puts up a 3.
Got him.
Curry with another miss. Smith kicks to Monteunitas. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
It's the fourth quarter, and these niggas.
At the line for 2.
No.
And he sinks the second.
No, don't.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate
Yes,
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, James Harden. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me.
Guys, I'm going to end it here. And yeah, we just took L against James Harden. And yeah, peace.